This isn't surprising because, after all, she considers our country her second home. She is the best testimony to the Miss World organization's motto, beauty with a purpose. Without further ado, it is with great pride that we welcome the founder, chairman, and CEO of the Miss World organization, Miss Julia Morley.
Members of the press, can you hear me?
Yes, madam.
First of all, thank you very much for being here to welcome us today. You know, it's a funny thing, but I have a very warm feeling every time I come through the airport. Everyone says hello. And today, you're so special, you work so hard. And who was with us on our trip to Smoky Mountain? None of you. Oh, that's terrible. One at the back. Who was on our trip with us when we went to Father Rocky? That was a few years back now. Well, we've been coming every year to see him. And we've made our small contribution always because Father Rocky does the most amazing things for the children here. And we had the honour of having Father Rocky in our show. Did you notice last year? Did you watch it? And we also had the children. We managed to creep in, film them singing, which allowed them to be in the show. I hope you all saw that because they sung so beautifully. There was high emotion when Father Rocky won our award. He'll always be there for us. But you know, it brings me to the last time we were here. We had a very special day at your children's hospital. I hope I get the name right. The Jose Reyes Memorial Hospital. Do you know it?
That's right.
Who's been there? You have? Oh, thank you. You should all try and go because there's an awful lot there that is being done. The nursing staff and doctors are amazing, but they have little funds to work with. And last time we were here, we saw that the babies that, as you know, newborns badly need mother's breast milk. And some of the mums aren't able to feed their babies. And so what Arnold committed to do was to raise the money to put a special breast milk machine in, which is not just the machine, it's a whole big series of things so that the babies can take the other mother's milk, which they give to the bank. It's a bank really for milk. And luckily, our beautiful Miss Philippines from last year, that was her commitment to do this through this year. And luckily now, I think that you're going to find that's a presentation that is being made by Arnold, who's raising finally the rest of the money. I think it's something like 4.2 million pesos. And I think that that's a credit to Arnold in his first year. And it's a credit to Miss Philippines who brought the subject to us. So the good thing is Beauty with a Purpose is working. Like Smoky Mountain. Did any of you come to Smoky Mountain?
Yeah.
Great. Well, you know there that we've been able to do a fair amount. We need to do more. We've managed actually to get computers and televisions for the schoolrooms so that they're all able to do a lot more than just have the poor teacher try and keep them busy because there's lots of programs. Just to tell you, I shouldn't go off field, but I must tell you this is very exciting. Miss New Zealand brought her project to us, and it was one called Learn Coach. I want to bring it here to the Philippines because Learn Coach is now helping 220,000 children across New Zealand. Has been accepted by the New Zealand authorities. And what it does is, what I hate to hear is drop out from school. It's not a child's fault always, you know, and if they drop out at 15, they do need their education, but no one's there to teach them. So this Learn Coach is able to actually get them at whatever age they are learning, or whatever level they're learning. Learn Coach can get them onto major schooling. We've seen it, we've tried it, we've tested it, it's working across New Zealand. So I hope to bring it here next, especially for the children who haven't had the privilege So a lot of good things are happening, and you started it with your enthusiasm. And I'd like to think that we can all join in with the next project for the new Miss Philippines, which leads me to the fact that your new Miss Philippines, whoever she's going to be tonight, will be beautiful because I've met them all and they're all stunning young ladies. But they've got a very special plan to carry, and that is the hearts of the Filipinos, along with the projects. So I'm hoping she will present to us a project, and I'm hoping you'll come back and give it more support. So Miss World's Beauty with a Purpose is working well, and we're so proud that we can be here with you and work toward a better life for our underprivileged kids. So if you'd like to ask me any questions, I'll be happy, or I'd be happy to pass it on. But for me, I can't wait till tomorrow night to see the show. I'll be nervous for them, but they can all be with us, but there's only got to be one that represents us. We will look after her. She'll be most welcome, and I know she'll come back with lots of good memories, if not the crown. So who knows? It's in the hands of God, and not me. But thank you for listening to me, and I look forward very much for the rest of my stay here. Thank you.
Thank you, Julia, for your very inspiring speech, and welcome back to the Philippines. At this point, we would also like to hear a few words from one of our past title holders, who continues to dedicate her time and efforts to Miss World's charity as one of its hard-working ambassadors. She was first crowned Miss Mundo de Puerto Rico 2016 and was subsequently crowned Miss World 2016. Let's hear it for musician, model, and beauty queen, the Beauty with a Purpose ambassador, Miss Stephanie Del Valle.
Hello. Good afternoon, everybody. I am so happy to be back in the Philippines and to see so many of you guys that were here to receive me last year. I've been when the Miss World organization told me that we were coming back to the Philippines, I was thrilled. But I didn't know it was for the Miss World Philippines, and now I get to be a judge once again. So I think I have a little bit of experience because your Miss World Philippines this year, Laura, she did an excellent job. And I know this year I've heard there's a lot of tough competition, a lot of worthy girls. And I can't wait to get to know them and to see the final show. This year, I've been working as a Beauty with a Purpose ambassador and traveling alongside the current Miss World, Manashi Chillar. Have been able to see and to change so many things all across the world, starting with Manashi's project that, of course, she'll tell you more about. And it has just been the most amazing thing to have the support of people all over the world for the work that we do, because the whole motive of the girls who go and compete in this world isn't to be a pretty girl. It's to have a platform and be able to impact the lives of people everywhere, but starting off with your own communities. And when I came here last year, we were able to visit Smoky Mountain. And if you guys saw in my farewell speech, it was my most impactful moment as a Miss World, because I was able to see a lot of injustices for the lives of these children, but then was so overcome by the fact that the Miss World Philippines organization and everybody wants to change the lives of these people, and that's what Miss World is. That's what Beauty with a Purpose is. And every year, 120 girls come together for this initiative that Miss Julia Morley created. And all I have to say is thank you to everybody who continues to support for the work that we do, because we greatly appreciate it, and we could not do it without you guys as well.
Thank you, Stephanie. Before we continue, we would like to call to the presidential table the Miss World Philippines National Director, Mr. Arnold Vegafria. remark?
I'm sorry to everyone. I'm late because I was stuck in traffic. By the way, I just want to say thank you to all our friends in media and to all the people here for joining us today. And this will be our last press conference before the final night will be on Sunday. And I hope you guys please support the Miss World Philippines 2018. And I would like to say also thank you to all of our visitors, of course, headed by the chairperson of the Miss World Organization, Ms. Judy Morley. Thank you for coming and thank you for always supporting the Miss World Philippines. And of course, the two lovely queens, the 2017 Stephanie Del Valle, and of course the returning Miss World 2018 from India, Manushi Chilar. And in the last, this would be the last for how many days to go? 2 more days before the final night. And I'm so happy that all the 40 young ladies are very happy and are enjoying the competition. And I just want to say that me myself, I'm having a hard time to choose who will be our queens, who will be the representative of our country to those international competitions, especially to the Miss World 2018. And thank you for supporting, and also the Beauty with a Purpose. I'm so happy of the result of the fundraising, the charity ball, that we got the target of what we're supposed to donate for our charity, which is the Jose Reyes Memorial Medical Center, and this is for the maternity ward, and we will be given we'll be given the award, the charity, our donation on the big night, which is on our coronation night, and with the help also of the Miss World Organization, and I hope this will be another successful event and another successful for the Philippines, for Miss World Philippines. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much, Sir Arnold. Our next speaker was actually here in Manila last May when she graced the special press conference announcing the Mr. World Philippines 2018 pageant, which incidentally will be held here next year. So all watch out for that. So let's give another warm welcome to the 6th Indian woman to win the Miss World title from Rohtak, Haryana, India, the alluring Miss World 2017, Miss Manushi Chilar.
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone. It's wonderful to be back here in the Philippines. And first, thank you so much for making us always feel loved whenever we come here. It feels like home. Miss World is an opportunity, it's a journey that young people get to live, where they get to express themselves and seek their purpose. And I'm so happy yesterday when I saw all the contestants when they arrived, the kind of enthusiasm they had. I remember when I was a contestant, and it felt so good to see them so involved into the pageant, because I don't know if they realize it right now, but once they go back home, whether they win or not, it is going to be a journey that they're going to cherish for all their lives, and it's going to be a journey from which they're going to learn, and whatever they do, even if they end up doing the same thing, they're going to do it differently. Last year, I remember being in top 5 of Beauty with a Purpose with Laura, right next to me, and 5 of us were holding hands. And honestly, when I saw Laura's project, it was wonderful what she's been doing. And I'm so happy that the whole Miss World Philippines organization has supported her through this project. And well, you guys won Miss Beauty with a Purpose, so kudos for that. And being a contestant and now being a judge, I can understand what's going on through those girls' minds. I can understand how nervous they all are. But one thing I think I can assure everyone is that Philippines always sends a very strong contender. And I'm very sure that this year you're going to send a wonderful girl as well. Thank you so much, and I've been practicing a little bit of language, so I'm going to try something.
Let's hear it.
Okay. It says, Mahal ko kayo to all of you and to Philippines. I hope I said it right. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Manush. Mahal ka rin namin. And we hope you find more time here in the country now. But before we continue, we'd like to mention a few. We'd like to say a few special thanks to some of our friends from the hotel. First of all, thank you to Ms. Rosabel Orozco Fernandez, the Assistant Director for VIP Marketing. Thank you. And the Senior Director for Hotel Operations, Mr. Boy Velosi. Thank you so much. And now we formally open our Q&A portion. So to our media friends, if you have any questions, please feel free to approach any of our mics in the audience section. Please state your name and your affiliation. Iton Concepcion.
Good afternoon to everyone. I'm Ethan Concepcion from the Manila Standard. You mentioned a while ago that one of your favorite places to visit here in the Philippines was the Smoky Mountain. My question goes to the Miss World. What do you think is the best way to motivate or inspire a girl who comes from extreme poverty, such as those who live at the Smoky Mountain, to be successful in the
And the wonderful work that is being done over there. And being a student myself, being a girl who's been able to follow her dreams and follow her heart, I know that the best opportunity that you can give anyone, any youngster, is the ability to dream, and that only comes with an environment. So when you give them proper hygiene, when you give them proper health facilities, when you give them an opportunity to, and the entire community feels empowered, and all the children would want to follow their footsteps.
Thanks so much.
Thank you.
What about you?
I agree 100% with everything that Manish just said, and the good thing about all the things that she just said is that the work being done in Smoky Mountain, which is creating a school for the children and providing them with the equipment for a modern education is the first step into inspiring these children to do better in their lives, to go out and get an education and not continue the cycle of poverty. So it's the best way to start, and you guys have already done it, so be proud of that.
Thanks so much. My last question goes to Ms. Julia Morley. Mom, what is the thing that you like most about the Philippines that you keep coming back here, Mom?
I think you know the answer to that. I think you just want me to tell you how wonderful you are. And you are. You really are. And I don't say it with a flippant tongue because you always make me laugh. And I think too, you've gone on the side of disadvantaged people. That's your job, and that you must continue doing it, asking questions. You're right about Smoky Mountain. It's a hard thing to imagine when you go there, to imagine what's going to happen for the future. But people are trying to get out, and I'm sure that if we can do the educational program, we can get children into jobs, work, to give parents their hope. Because at school, whilst they're in school, parents are able to at least do work and get a home life a little more organized. When you've got a home that's so poor that it's really hard for you to do the homework, and there's no light in the evening, it's so easy for everyone to talk. But all I know is that we're slowly making some headway into Smoky Mountain. Hopefully we'll get the sky a bit bluer, and hopefully we can get rid of some of the mounds of filth, because that can be used for fuel, so I discovered. So who knows, the next idea may be to dismantle Smoky Mountain. What about that, guys? Don't you think? Good. Let's go ahead and ask Arnold to help us dismantle Smoky Mountain. And then we'll have a blue sky there, and that will be a good start for people's health.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you.
Chica.
I'm calling from Philippines. Aside from attending the attending and judging the finale of Pittsburgh on Sunday, are there any other activities for you to expect? I know you're leaving soon after that. Like charity work, and any other activity that, aside from attending and judging the Pittsburgh Philippines?
Well, I know that maybe the two young ladies here have been invited to meet with the contestants, and I know that as judges they will be interviewing them. They're more nervous than the girls are because it's a difficult thing to do, isn't it? But I know, I'm hoping that if I can get some time, I can go and see Father Rocky, and I'm hoping that, I know Smoky Mountain's a long way, but we have got some time. And it would be nice to see the project and the hospital that tomorrow. Oh, good. So that would be nice to see where the milk bank is actually going to be installed.
Okay, Ms. Mori, since you're visiting, you visited the Philippines for the second case, is there any hope or possibility of staying, but finally staying the Miss World here in the country?
You know, I'll be the happiest person in the world when I can. The answer is yes, because I'm certain it will happen. But when it does, I want you to know that we want to take time with it, we want to do it beautifully, we want to do a huge fundraising exercise, who knows, and dismantle Smoky Mountain in one go. But I truly hope so. It's something that I can't make the final decision on, it must be everyone together. And most of all, it's the people of the Philippines that want to.
Founder, good afternoon, guys. My first question is, I would like to address this first question to Ms. Julia Morley and the local organizers. Miss Universe recently made headlines for accepting a transgender in their competition this year. So I would like to ask if Miss World organization is open to accepting transgenders in the near future.
Well, it's an interesting question, and it's, you see, to me, when someone is accepted into this world, it's a very simple thing. For me, transgender, people should do what they want to do and be who they want to be. But when you've got rules and conditions for the whole world, one thing you have to do is remember you have to each follow the rule. Now the rule is you've got to have a birth certificate, you've got to have a passport, because you can't travel without it. Now when that passport says this is Miss Jane Dodds or whatever the name could be, it's not my business what the sexuality is. I'm not there to judge their sexuality. I'm there to say, welcome, Miss Jane Dodds. You're most welcome into our contest. But if you're asking me any other question, before they had this passport with Miss Jane Dodds on it, what I can't go and explore this because that's not my job nor my wish. That's the families and their business. And the more we allow people to be themselves and choose what they want to be in life, that's good enough for me. As I said, passport, Miss Jane Dodds, birth certificate, Miss Jane Dodds. Come, you're welcome.
I have nothing against trans woman or transgender, but I have to follow the rule of the international organization. Whatever the international organization is on the rule, so that's what I will follow. But according to Ms. Morley, if that is the requirements, and if it's like in birth certificate or in passport that you are a woman and a man, so that's the only thing that I will follow. So with the other title, so we haven't talked about it yet, but the major one, which is the Miss World organization, you heard it from her. That's their primary requirement, but nothing against the trans woman if they want to join. But as long as you have to show that you are registered.
You see, it's not, if you want to become, if I want to become a boy, or maybe my gender makes me more like a boy, then that's hard enough. Your emotions are running all over the place. And it's not a flippant subject. It's a serious subject. It hurts people, it hurts them terribly, and it's a big thing for them to come and realize that they're going to do it. Now, once they've done it, they have the right to have a passport and all the details correct. If they're building up to doing that, well, then it's obvious you're not going to get a reason anywhere. You've got to think about it. Don't let people pretend, yes, we're going to do this. It's probably very American to say, sure, we're going to have everything, and then not have anything. So let's wait and see. All I hope is that they don't make a mockery of people with gender needs, because that's not funny. What is important is that everyone has a chance to be who they want to be and legitimately works that way. You must understand, we're going all over the world. You've got to get visas. It's easy to be driven, but you've got to get visas. You've got to have all kinds of things done. And you, anyway, know that we are 100% behind people who want to improve their lives and get on with them. But you've got to do it step by step. If it's in the right way, you shouldn't be in question, but you should be invited. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't want to use it as a publicity exercise because that's not fair to the people who are suffering emotionally about how they're going to cope. So let's treat them with respect. And once they've done that transition, God bless them, and they're welcome. But until they are, don't let's mock them. And don't let's use them as some tool to get cheap publicity on. That's not right.
Thank you. My second question is for the Miss World title holders. What advice would you give to the young girls who would like to follow your footsteps someday? Like what you said to Stephanie earlier, you said that a girl has got to have a platform, or a girl has to represent for something when she's about to join a talent. Is it really a requirement now that a girl is supposed to represent something instead of, let's say, a beautiful girl who just woke up one day and felt beautiful and just all of a sudden want to join a beauty pageant? So, what can you say about that?
Hi. I feel that, well, I can tell you from my personal experience, when I was a medical student and I wanted to do something, yes, I did have the idea and I did have the want to make a difference. But now that I'm doing the same project after winning this world, I think all of you have seen what a great impact being a title holder has had on it, with an entire organization that is experienced, that has been doing this for so many years, backs you up and guides you through it, and definitely your project does blossom. So I can tell you from personal experience that to have the will to do something, you don't need to be a title holder, you can be anyone. But to execute it, yes, being a title holder or even being a contestant in such a prestigious organization makes a big difference.
I believe that the girls who come to compete at Miss World are intrigued by joining this organization because they have the opportunity to work with such a prestigious and successful organization, such as Beauty with a Purpose. And the girls who go to compete at Miss World is because they are, they're thinking about what they can do to change their communities, to impact the lives of the people all around them. The girls who go to compete at Miss World need to be passionate and need to be compassionate. So, I honestly believe if you have those two things, and what you set out in your heart is to change the lives of the people people around you, then there's nothing stopping you to compete in this world.
Hi, I'm Robert from Manila, Philippines. Okay, the second question is all about Hollywood. If you just hear on the Ellen Show, tell us what experience.
Well, I was a guest audience at the Ellen Show, and wow, I mean I'm asked this question many times, but I think the first time kind of well, it was a wonderful experience. She's one of the funniest people I know. We in India watch her show twice a day, and I personally do every time I have breakfast. I do watch the Ellen Show, and what I love about her show is that she is such a people's person. She makes you feel so involved, and at the same time, she makes sure that she gives back to the community. And that's what this world is also all about. So it was a great experience, and I hope I go there as a guest as well very soon.
Okay, now that you have tasted a bit of Hollywood, would you consider pursuing a Hollywood career?
But a Hollywood career. Well, I mean, this 1 year I have done things I could never even imagine I was capable of. So then why not?
How about Stephanie? Would you consider a Hollywood project in the future?
Well, as many of you know, I was studying to be an entertainment lawyer, but also my biggest passions are musical theater and acting, movie, dance, all of that stuff. So my big dream is to end up on Broadway or at the West End. But I'm also very open to film and just whatever. I mean, it's just as Arnold just said, and honestly, just whatever opportunities present themselves that will make me happy.
Miss Julia, is this world heading to Hollywood this time? Like, are we going to see more of the winners in big Hollywood movies or popular TV shows in the future?
Well, I think you're looking at two people now that are going to do it. But I will say this, that the great thing about the United States of America is that next year, every state in the United States is going to elect beauty with a purpose. So at long last, the United States is catching up with the rest of the world, and they're going to be doing beauty with a purpose. That means electing a girl in every state who's going to be working in her own state to look at what the needs are. And I guess, like every other country in the world, there's plenty of needs in the country. So the youth is going to turn and help in their own area. And I'm so proud of that. So we will be going hopefully to Hollywood, and they're famous, and I get their autograph. That we will be able to also carry out our belief there, our projects with us.
Okay, last question.
Yes.
Are there ongoing negotiations for Manushi to appear in other shows like Steve Harvey show, stuff like that?
Oh my.
With what we are doing in the States next year, I think you'll find that probably most of her life will be spent in the States next year. But it's not for me to speak in advance because it's not right. But I will tell you this, that you might be interested in, and I'm hoping Arnold can put it to you. We've just completed a 6 independent television shows for whichever Netflix or whichever play, where Miss World, our ambassador, and the girls that last year were top 5 in the continents, all came with us on a round-the-world tour, using beauty with a purpose in each place. We stopped, of course, in India, and Manushi is being very, very polite today. She should be much more proud of what she's done. She went across India with her purpose, her project, and even got the Prime Minister of India to drop the tax on sanitary towels, all the schools that we're getting them, and the whole educational program for hygiene and health is there. And the great thing was she had enormous support from my lovely lady, Miss World of last year, but we also had Oceanias, Africa, Asia, we all came together. And we've done a 6-series on all the countries we went to, so you can see the work we're doing around the world. So, without you, we couldn't do these things. We need you And I hope that we can continue to stay to work together where you can see us grow each year and do something useful. Thank you very much.
Thank you and good luck.
Yeah. Hello, I'm Norman from norman.com. My question is both for Manushi and Stephanie. This question is coming from the fact that you'll be judging Miss World Philippines this coming Sunday. I know for a fact that the 40 girls, at least 3/4 of them could be the next Miss World Philippines. You will be interviewing the 40 girls soon. What do you hope to find in the next girl who your gut feel will tell you is a potential Miss World Philippines?
Well, first of all, I'm very excited to meet all the 40 contestants because, as what you just mentioned, that's what the organization is telling me. 90% of the girls are more than capable of representing the Philippines in a very, very positive way. And what I have to say that what I would be looking for in Miss Philippines is someone who is themselves and speaks from the heart. And like I said before, someone who is passionate and compassionate, because to me those are like the two most important things for any candidate. You have to be passionate for what you're doing, passionate in representing where you're from, and then of course have a big heart for the work that you do as Miss World Philippines.
As you said, 3/4 of them are very strong, so I think as strong as the competition, it becomes tougher for us. And to the girl who will be representing, what I would personally look for is to first think who she really is, because during your year, every Miss World has been very different, and it is their personality and who they are and what they stand for is something that has been unique about each year. And apart from who she is, just like Stephanie said, that she has to be passionate about it. She has to be passionate about the mood of Miss World, which is beauty with a purpose, because she's going to be filling in, she's going to be a part of a legacy that has been there for 67 years, and it's not an easy job. So let's see who actually is able to represent Philippines.
Thank you. And a quick question for Miss Julia. I've always wanted to ask you this question. Like this coming Miss World 2018, you will be reviewing 120 Beauty with a Purpose projects from among the 120 candidates. Outside the actual projects themselves, let's say that all 120 projects are fabulous. They're so good that you want to implement all 120 projects. How do you actually pick the ones who would really stand out?
You've got some really good questions today, and that is the most difficult one of all. I tell you what we do. We have about 35, 40 people from all walks of life, doctors, lawyers, everybody that sits together, licensed holders as well. And they look, we realize the top 20, and that's done with various medical, social, etc. People who are qualified to say, yes, that's good, or he could do more with that. But let me say this, it's not always the biggest project, because it doesn't, there was an occasion where the big panel of really qualified people in many ways stopped, and one girl came to present her project. She was from Sweden, and she said, I'm feeling that all of these projects are so amazing, but I have just one person. Now that is so important to remember. I look after a girl who cannot help herself. She is incapable of moving, she understands, but she can't speak a lot. But I, in Sweden, played the piano. So she went and lived in the house. She would wash her and dress her, and she would take her out to shop, and she would play the piano to her and make her feel beautiful and special. Unfortunately, the young lady didn't have a long time to live. When she came to us, the young lady was just about to die. And she didn't want to come, but the woman begged her to come because she had been following, she had been listening to the class with a heavy heart, but she went and communicated, and the girl did wait till she got home. But she said, what a wonderful experience it was living with such a beautiful person, because she had music, she had love, and she had attention. So, imagine her for a minute, and then imagine somebody who saves the lives of 6,000. It's all relative to what you know. So each one must be judged honestly, independently, but with a group of people who have the understanding to do so. Because big isn't always beautiful, is it? And it's the one person that matters. And if you can't look after one person, what are you doing on this earth? So we all owe it to each other to look after your nearest neighbor or your nearest loved one. If you can do that honestly, you've already reached the highest pinnacle. But that must make you feel good. So can you imagine being able to all work together and get the milk bank going, help those mothers who are stressed and can't feed their babies? It's all relative to what you know. So whatever you do, one small deed is as good as a million. So how do we judge it? We do our best, and that's all we can do.
Thank you so much.
Hello, good afternoon. Jay Pato from Malaya Business Insight. First of all, congratulations to Miss World and Miss World Philippines for this partnership, for your charities, your project for 7 years Memorial Medical. And soon after, before the end of the year, I'm sure everybody will be busy for hosting Mr. World in January. My question is, do we see any ray of light for the Philippines hosting this internet?
I think absolutely. There is no question in my mind that I won't be here in the next 5 years. But which year yet, I can't say. All I know is that you've got to promise that when I do, you're 100% behind us. And that by then, with your media, your power, you can explain to people the difference of Miss World and any other contest. Not that the others are bad, they just don't do enough to be useful. So that's only my feeling. So I truly want to come, and I will come, and we will do it together, but I want everyone to want it too, so that we feel that we can all do a good job together. We've got a lot of problems, like Indonesia, there's some horrible situation there. And often, do you remember the time we arrived with Miss Philippines, who then became Miss World Megan? We went straight up to the disaster areas. And in a funny kind of way, it brought us home, because the people were so pleased in their flight, and they still had a smile for us. They were lying, and the hospital was overflowing. But Megan was such a powerful force, and we still love her dearly. And she'll always be part of our family. So maybe that's why I love the Philippines so much. She's embedded in us, you know. So the answer is absolutely. We will.
Just a little point of clarification. Who among them is judging on Sunday, sitting with the I saw in the press release that Mr. World, Francisco Escobar, was that the name of?
Yeah, Francisco Escobar is in town now, but he's now in Cebu for a fashion show with the Dubai designers. He will be one of the hosts.
Very prepared to that. Thank you very much.
Hello. Hi, I'm Walter Tayag from Rappler. I've always been watching Miss World since I was a little kid, and just on a personal note, every time I would hear the words, "I shall now announce the winners in reverse order," that really gives me chills every single time, and I'm sure you guys really, that has become really memorable. But when you started The Beauty with a Purpose in 1972, since then you've worked tirelessly with that purpose. From your eyes, how has the needs of the world changed from 1972 to the present?
Oh, that's an interesting question. In 71, actually, I was in Singapore, and I was looking out of the hotel window. I was up high. Early in the morning, as it got light, I was looking out to really get my bearings. But remember, Singapore wasn't like it is today. It was very poor. I guess it was after the wars and all the things that happened on the streets. Changi only had a prison, not an airport. And anyway, I saw this old lady walk along the road with 2 bags in her hand. And she was addressing lots of young children and old people who were lying on the road, a lot of them handicapped. And she went up to each one. In the one bag, she took out a doll, and she washed her face and hands first. And she gave them some food from the other bag. She went along the road doing this. And I watched her with interest. The next morning, I actually set my alarm gun up to watch for her. And I went running down to get to see her, and she'd gone. So the next morning, I was ready. And I got down the stairs and I went to her and I said, you know, I've been watching you from the window. Why do you every day you do the same thing? Which was very stupid questions, and I wasn't pretty young at the time then. And she looked at me and she didn't get angry. She smiled and she said, remember, my dear, is it not better to light one candle in the darkness than not to see at all? And she taught me that is beauty with a purpose. And I went away, and that's how it started, beauty with a purpose. But to get to your point, the world's a changing place so much. It's not so much the problem, it's the misery that each of us can plant in others. By this awful blooming thing you all love, this little internet thing. Oh, it drives me crazy. I'm still on the BlackBerry.
Okay.
But you know, you keep looking down at that and you don't look around you. You sit at tables and you're doing it all in family stuff and you don't look around you. But that's how you look with blinkers about life. And it's not your fault. But when we elect people to work on our behalf, we pray that they're going to really look after our needs. And when you see the manipulators in life, you pray that they will stop doing that. All we can do is be human, be kind to each other, and work as hard as we can to help those who can't help themselves. I haven't got an easy answer for you. I wish I had. I wish I prayed that we could find answers to many problems. The Indonesian problem, the floods here, people with poverty, there's so many things, but we have to start somewhere in our own life. If we start by helping each other, and by doing one kind of thing, well, it's a start. So I haven't a recipe for it, I haven't got a remedy. I just try and live the best way we can, but give others a chance.
Thank you so much.
Good afternoon. First, Tristan Francisco from the Philippine Pageant. Welcome back to Buhay. It's good to see you again here in the Philippines. And welcome back again, Ms. Uchi and Stephanie. My question is, actually, I have questions each for you, but first with Ms. Morley. You have 120 delegates coming. What's your secret of having the most number of delegates in any pageant in the world? Every year. You do that every year.
Well, I know it's the largest show. It's not so much the number of people. I don't strive to get numbers. I strive to get human beings together. Sometimes we have someone and they're not able to visit at the last minute, maybe visas, maybe different things in the country. But we work with licenses for 130 countries. It varies between 115, 120, 122. This year I think it's, well, we know it's 130 that's gone out, it's 131, but we don't know. Depends on what happens in life. Sometimes people can't do the things that they want to do, so I would estimate it around 122, 123, something like that.
So can you tell us the secret of Miss World organization for having those many number of people or countries or territories who want to join Miss World?
I know what it is because I know that these young women, along with others, they still keep in contact. The world's a small place, and they can all meet and they can talk. But as we go into new countries, the youth of that country will help each other. The great thing is, I think the adults around the world have messed it up completely. They've lost the plot. It's youth that is going to change how we feel. It's youth that's not going to be afraid to stand up and be counted. It's youth that's not going to be afraid to get their hands dirty. I know because I work with them. I've seen them up a mountain in Haiti. I've seen them helping kids in all kinds of situations. And they will. And they will do their best. They will work so hard. So my hope is the future. Because I think we messed it up. We've taken too much. And we haven't given enough in this time. But we can still try. And I think that's what everyone's realizing now.
Well, thank you for that, Mrs. Marty.